In the remote, windswept reaches of the Tibetan Plateau, where towering peaks kiss the heavens and life clings with a fierce tenacity, a profound tradition unfolds. It's a ritual that challenges our deepest fears and redefines the very essence of death. For centuries, the people of Tibet have embraced a final journey unlike any other, turning the ultimate surrender into an ultimate act of generosity. This is the story of the Sky Burial, where the deceased become an offering, and death transforms into a feast for the sacred vultures. Tibet's unforgiving landscape shaped not only its people but also its customs. The frozen earth, often impossible to dig, and the scarcity of wood for cremation rendered conventional burial practices untenable. Necessity, however, birthed a spiritual innovation deeply rooted in their Vajrayana Buddhist beliefs. Here, the cycle of life and death is not a linear path, but an eternal, interconnected loop. At the heart of Vajrayana Buddhism lies the concept of impermanence and the selfless act. The physical body, viewed as a mere temporary vessel for the soul, is to be discarded without attachment. What better way to honor this belief than to offer it back to nature, sustaining other life forms? This final act of dana, or generosity, is believed to liberate the soul from its earthly ties, allowing it to ascend freely to the next stage of reincarnation. When death arrives, the body is typically kept in the home for several days, often in a fetal position, as monks and family members recite prayers and mantras. This period is crucial for the consciousness to fully detach. The family mourns, but their grief is intertwined with a profound sense of purpose, preparing their loved one for the ultimate surrender and the journey to come. At the appointed time, usually at dawn, the body is wrapped in white cloth and carefully transported. The journey to the Dirtro, the sky burial site, is often arduous, ascending high into the mountains. These sacred sites, perched on windswept ledges, are chosen for their isolation and their accessibility to the sky, and crucially to the scavengers who await. At the site, the Rojayapa, or body breaker, presides over the ceremony. Far from being a morbid figure, the Rojayapa is a respected individual, often a monk or practitioner, whose sacred duty is to facilitate this final offering. Their movements are precise, deliberate, and steeped in ritual, ensuring the act is carried out with reverence and efficiency. With specialized tools, the Rojayapa carefully dismembers the body. This seemingly stark act is not one of desecration, but of humility and practicality. Breaking the body into smaller pieces makes it easier for the vultures to consume, ensuring no part is left behind, completing the act of generosity. It's a stark reminder of the body's transient nature, reducing it to its elemental components. Once prepared, incense is burned, sending aromatic smoke curling into the vast sky. This ancient signal, carried by the mountain winds, serves as an invitation. The waiting recipients, the dakinis or sky dancers, as the vultures are sometimes revered, recognize the call. They are not merely scavengers, but sacred beings, believed to carry the soul to the heavens. Suddenly, from the immense blue above, they appear. First a few, then dozens, then hundreds spiraling downwards in a majestic descent. The sight is both breathtaking and humbling, a testament to the raw, untamed power of nature and the profound interconnectedness of life. Their arrival is not one of fear, but of reverence, the final, vital component of the ritual. The vultures descend upon the offerings, their powerful beaks and talons making quick work of the remains. It is a spectacle of nature's efficiency, swift and complete. For the observers, it's a moment of release and affirmation. The body is gone, the soul is free, and life, in its most fundamental form, continues. This cycle is unbroken, ancient, and deeply respected. Once the flesh is consumed, the remaining bones are gathered. These are then meticulously crushed by the Rojayapa, often mixed with tsampa, roasted barley flour, and offered to smaller birds. Nothing is wasted. Every part returns to the earth and the creatures it sustains. The site is left clean, a testament to the complete absorption and release. The sky burial is more than just a burial practice. It's a living sermon on impermanence, compassion, and the interconnectedness of all beings. It forces contemplation on our own mortality, urging us to consider what truly remains when the physical form perishes. It's a profound act of letting go, embodying the Buddhist principle of selfless giving even in death. In an increasingly modernized world, the sky burial faces new challenges, from environmental shifts impacting vulture populations to the gaze of curious tourists. Yet, for many Tibetans, it remains a sacred and deeply personal choice, a powerful bridge between the material and the spiritual, and a testament to an ancient wisdom that turns the final breath into life's ultimate, selfless gift.